Hi, welcome back, third grade. In this video, we're going to just work on page 63. So we're going to learn a new vocabulary word here in math, and that word is multiples. Can you say that with me? Multiples. What do we mean by multiples? Now, this says multiples are the products of a number and other whole numbers. Oh, that makes sense. So we've been hearing that the answers to multiplication problems are called products, okay? Now we know that products are also called multiples. But multiples are the products of a number, like a specific number. Like all of these red numbers here are products of two facts, okay? Of two facts. These are products of twos. The products of twos is because they come from two. You know, they're a production from two. Think about it in that way. So they all come from two. They all come from a two fact. Like 0 times 2 equals 0. 0 comes from that fact, 0 times 2. This 2 comes from 1 times 2, that 2's fact. This 4 comes from 2 times 2. This 6 comes from 3 times 2. Notice the 2's. 2's. These are all multiples of 2's. They're all multiples of 2's. The products for the 2's facts are multiples of 2's. Multiples of 2's end in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So the products for 2 facts are multiples of 2's. Multiples of 2's end in 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. That means this, point blank, even in higher numbers. That means that 56, for instance, 56 ends in a 6. So that means that is a multiple of 2. That is a multiple of 2. Also 24. 24 ends in 4. That's a multiple of 2. So that's why you see here in the two-digit numbers, you're focusing here on the ones place. And a good trick to remember about 2's facts and 2 multiples is that basically any even number, because we know that even numbers also end in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Any even number is a multiple of 2. If the number is even, it's a multiple of 2. That means there's a 2's times table fact that you could put together and it would answer, and that number would be a product. Like for instance, 24. 24 is a product of 12 times 2, or 2 times 12. It's a product of that. When I multiply 12 groups of 2, I get 24. 24 is a product of 2, a 2's fact, this 2's fact. It's the same for 5 facts here, except, of course, different numbers. So the product of 5 facts are multiples of 5. Multiples of 5 only end in 0 and 5. That's easy to remember. So if you ever continue to skip counting by 5s past 45, you'll know that each of those numbers, even past 45 here, end in a 0 or 5. Like 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. They all end in a 0 or 5. Pay attention here to the ones place. The ones place has a 0 or 5. It's a multiple of 5. It's a multiple of 5. If it has a 0 or a 5, it is a multiple of 5. So we just learned a new vocabulary word here, multiples. Multiples are products of a number. So there are multiples of 2 and there are multiples of 5. Okay? Products of the 2's facts, or the 2's tables, we might say, are multiples of 2. Products of the 5's facts are multiples of 5. So we're going to go ahead and do this guided practice here. 25 is a multiple. What is 25? Is 25 a multiple of 2 or 5? So make sure you're using that chart to determine that. Look at 25. It's 25. Look at the rules for multiples of 2. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm looking at the ones place here in 25. I do not see a 0, 2, 4, or 6, 8. It's telling me it's not a multiple of 2. Let's look at 5s. What is a multiple of 5? It ends with 0 or 5. Look, there's a 5 in the ones place. It is a multiple of 5. It's a multiple of 5 because it ends, and you can write this, it ends in a 0 or a 5. That's how I know it's a multiple of 5. I know it's a multiple of 5 because it ends with a 5. And it comes from 5 times 5, which makes 25 the product of 5's fact. Do you know, it says find each product. So what I want you to do for this guided practice page, I want you to go ahead and try these by yourself. You know enough to go ahead and just give it a go. And I have a fluency assignment for you on Schoology you need to complete, so make sure you're getting that done. And you're going to be practicing being fluent in your 2's tables and your 5's tables, or facts. And so go ahead and use this practice page and practice 2 times 4. And notice the patterns here. Because look, 2 times 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. What would be next? What would be next? If you know how to count by 2's, you will know that. Then also use your counting by 2's to find 8 times 2 and 5 times 2. Well, 2's here, 5's here. Remember, whenever you see a product of 5, you can count by 5's. Whenever you see a product of 2, you can count by 2's. So I want you to try the do you know how over here by yourself. And then you can stop there. I want you to go ahead and stop there. We will do these when we continue class the next day. We'll have this as our opening drill. If you want to give it a go, that's up to you. But you have some work on Schoology to also do. So I want you to try the do you know, and then I want you to go on Schoology and go to math, which you're already at. You're already in this folder. But just so you know, in case you need to come back here later, that we are in Wednesday, November 25th. Don't forget to do your Math Fact Pro assignment. And here's your 2's and 5's fluency check. So you're going to click on that, and that's going to take you, I'm going to take you to the preview page since I'm in my teacher view. And I went ahead and I put this all on one page for you. So instead of having the flip through pages. So here are all of your 2's and 5's facts that you get to solve and practice. We're going to practice knowing those very, very well. All right, third graders, have a great Thanksgiving. I cannot wait to see you again on Monday. Bye.